In this tutorial, I will show you how to add additional slides to your presentation and how to edit the chart features. To add a new slide, click on the plus sign. I'm going to select the chart option and then select the bar chart. By default, I get a 2-column bar chart. To change the values they represent, all I have to do is to raise or lower the height with the circle tool. I can change the chart title by simply clicking on the Edit Title option and start to type. To change my chart's y-axis values, all I have to do is tap on the Edit Values option to the left of the chart. Once the new options screen pops up, I can change the values to better suit the data I want to share. Once I'm happy with the range and interval, I press Save. To add more columns to my chart, all I have to do is to click on the plus sign to the right of the columns and a new column is added. I can change the labels for each column by clicking on the Edit Label option at the bottom of each column and adding text appropriate for my data. I'm just going to keep on typing here to give all the columns a value. So sit back and relax for a bit, as there's nothing else to learn or see for the next 15 seconds. Once I've labelled all of my columns, I may decide that I have too much information for one slide. If I want to delete a column of data, all I have to do is press and hold on any column until the red X's appear under all columns. It is then simply a process of clicking on the appropriate X to delete the unwanted column. Finally, observe how the chart handles the numerical data in a column when the values are low. Next, we're going to add another slide to our presentation, but this time I'm going to show you how to work with the pie chart option in Haiku deck. The first thing I want you to look at is the percentage or number option on the top right. By default it is set to percentage, but to change to a numerical value, click on the hash or pound option. Now I can use the sliders to change the pie segment values to reflect the numerical data of my survey. I can switch back to percentages later if I wish to. Again, I can click on the Edit Label options to label my data legend. To add more slices to my pie chart, all I have to do is click on the plus sign at the centre of the pie chart and a new slice is inserted. To change the values of this slice, click on it. The sliders appear and they can then be used to give the segment the appropriate value. I then continue in this way, adding segments and editing the labels of my pie chart until the data set is complete. Once all the data has been entered, it is possible to edit each segment and the entire data set accommodates the changes automatically. I think you will agree that Haiku Deck is a really powerful tool for learning. I encourage you to use it with your students, especially when layered with the EduCreations app. Well, that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial you will learn how to upload and share your Haiku Deck presentations. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be kept up to date with all my new tutorials. In the meantime, keep practicing!